You all weren't supposed to hear that, but you heard it anyway. Um, you all heard it anyway. I'm learning how to do this tech stuff. All right, you guys. This is Alanda Gregory, also known as Goldie on Goldie Loves You and Loves to Love You Radio. This is an episode 3 of Great People to Know series on iPhoenix Media. This will be shown again on Facebook as a watch party as well as YouTube. Today we are speaking to Thompson of Holistic Harmonies. And so, Qiana, please tell everyone about who you are and what you do.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm so excited to be on here with Alanda. Like you said, I'm Qiana Thompson. I'm on Holistic Harmony, Mind, Body, and Soul. And it's a solution-focused therapy agency with 100% satisfaction in building quality, passionate relationships. And I am a licensed professional counselor. I am an executive master life coach. And I am also a spiritual intuitive guide. I read tarot cards, and I host self-love retreats for women, and I do a whole host of things. But I'm excited to be here and just talk to you about all type of different things.
Hey, I'm excited. I do want to thank you again for doing this. This is actually take 2. Yes, I guess last week when you and I did it, that was me and your time. I would just like to share a little backstory to how we met. We were fellow coaches. I was your mentor at the that's how we were introduced. I was your mentor, and then we just bonded ever since. We went through Master Force Academy. We got our certification and got recertified on top of that a couple of years ago. So that's how we know each other, and we have a whole community of cool coaches. So you all have to check them out. There's Musum Shu. She does she interview a lot of our coaches on Thursday, so you can catch that out. We'll get all that information if you want to. See it on my page later. So today we're talking to Qiana. Qiana is a boss. She's being modest when she talks about herself. She does a whole lot. She's a boss. I gotta say, she does a lot of stuff really great in the community. She is definitely someone to be empowered by, inspired by. She has a heart for the community. So let's start off with your story, your transformation. Tell us about Qiana, I say 2 years ago, opposed to Qiana now.
Yes. Oh, wow. I'm going to cry again. You had me crying last week. I'm going to be crying this week, child.
That's what I do.
Y'all, this story is like real. 2 years ago would have been like 2018 Qiana. So 2018 Qiana had, really fallen off of her spiritual path. And I've been doing this thing for a while. I've been learning on this journey and learning things, but I had forgot to apply the things that I had learned, and I had forgot to do those things. And so I had gained a lot of weight. I had a lot of financial problems inside of my, my home and things like that. I was at a place that I like to call rock bottom in 2018. And it's also the year I turned 40. So I was about to turn 40. And I was in this terrible place where I was unhealthy, unhappy. Nothing seemed to go right. Everything I kept trying to fix, it would not fix. I could not breathe. And my marriage was terrible. My kids were terrible. I was terrible. Everybody was just jacked up, right? Everything was jacked up. And I was just like, okay, this cannot be 40. And something just clicked. And I was like, you've got to apply what you know, and can't get distracted. Can't let nothing stop you. And so that's what I did. I stopped focusing on my marriage. I stopped focusing on my kids. I stopped focusing on my friends. I stopped focusing on the organizations I was in. And I focused on me. I was just giving because that's just how I am. It's really my makeup. I really do have a heart for service. But I had to be my first service. I had to be my first priority, because without me, I can't do anything else. I'm the most important person in my universe. And so I had to really dig down and shut everybody out and go into just a solid place of doing it in fear, doing it not knowing how my marriage is going to turn out, how my kids is going to turn out, how my finances is going to turn out, making choices because they were the best choice, and out of love, and not making choice because I was scared, or I didn't want to lose somebody, or I didn't want to lose something, right? I didn't want to lose my house, I didn't want to lose my husband, I didn't want to lose my kids. And I was in the place of Job, right? Like I was in the place like I was like, yeah, and you still holding on to that? Let me snatch that. And you still holding on to that person? Let me snatch that. And I was like, wait, no, not again. No. And some just got snatched on up out of that, baby. And I had to, like, in the murky depth, just keep on praying, keep on meditating, keep on applying the pressure to myself to do better, to improve myself. And I did it through a lot of tears. There was times I'd be on the track, jogging, literally, and tears would be streaming down my face. And I'll be like, couldn't breathe, have to stop it. I'll hit it back. And people think I've been making this stuff up, but this was a real day. This was a real day in the life of Qiana. I'm jogging and tears are rolling down my face. Bill collectors calling me, husband acting a fool, kids, doing just wilding out. And I'm on the track and running. Like, I gotta save my life, right? Real life momentum, physically moving. I said, this is how you make things move. And if I know this to be true, and I know what I know spiritually, emotionally, and physically, then I got to do that thing regardless. And so that's what I did, y'all. I dug down up in there, and I hit the track.
That is awesome. So when you say that that's when your transformation started and you realized you had to let go.
Yes.
We have to really acknowledge that attachment, what they're saying, attachment is the root of suffering. How can someone is listening right now, how can they really understand or understand that weight and their issues their issues is what can be tied to the weight gain or holding on to weight? How can you like sum it up real quick so people can understand?
So yeah, that's one of the ways that I teach inside of my health group that I have. I have two groups. I have one for health and one for life coaching overall. But that's how I teach in my health group. I come at health from a very right brain way, a very feminine way, a very loving way. Because when we hold on to attachments of people, places, and things, we also hold on to weight. We hold on to things that no longer serve us. We put our body in a state of panic when we're in a state of panic. So when we don't deal with our emotions, when we don't feel our emotions, our body protects it. It does what it's supposed to do. So if you are heavy and you have a lot of fat, it's because your body wants to protect you. It feels like it is unsafe, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. So as soon as we are emotional and we go, I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel that emotion. That's pain. It hurts. Our body says, oh shit, she in trouble. She in pain. 10 more pounds. Right? And then you honestly feel better. You feel better. You're heavier. You feel more protected. And so you're like, okay, I handled that situation. No, boo-boo, you did not handle anything. You did not handle anything. Your body did what it's going to do to protect you. Yes. But you didn't handle the situation. So you had a moment of feeling better. But then the next situation comes, the next thing happened, the next emotion. And we hold on to all these things. A lot of us hold on from stuff from childhood, from bad relationships, our parents, womb stuff, past life stuff. Oh, child, we just hold on to it, right? We just hold. And we don't want to let it go because we're so afraid. We live in such fear of feeling our pain and being vulnerable and learning and moving forward, and afraid of what people are going to think, and afraid of what, we're losing this person mean. And I've been there. There's no judgment whatsoever. When I was holding on to my marriage to dear life. I was like, people gonna be like, oh my God, she's a counselor. She's holistic harmony. How is she, husband, like they not right? Like I was like, oh Lord, I was holding on to dear life. And when I let go of holding on to things and people and held on to what I knew to be true, and held on to loving people for who they are, regardless of what they do, what they did, what they didn't do, then I was able to release, because my body was like, oh, she cool, she's safe. Oh, she don't need that no more. Let's let that go. Oh, okay, she's still cool, she's still good. All right, she don't need that more. Let's let that go. So as I kept doing my work, and of course, I was eating healthier, taking care of myself, so my body again feels safe. Oh, she giving us apples today. Okay, she eating a date. Okay, she drinking water. I don't gotta hold on to this old water no more because she's safe. She's good. So I built a very dynamic relationship with my emotions and my body, and we all got in sync. So when they're not in sync, your body is like, you know what? Let me just protect her, because the thoughts that are going through my mind are saying I'm not safe. And so I'm sending signals to my body saying I'm not safe. My body goes, okay, she don't have enough water. I got these thoughts coming. She got these thoughts that she's not safe. Pat her up, pat her up, pat her up, pat her up. And so we hold on. So we have to work through our emotions. And that's the way I actually tackle it in my health with emotions first.
I like that. I love that, because it's hard to grasp that, because I can tell you, since I've been home, now before, when I worked from home, I did exactly what you said. I was had all these emotions. This is how I gained, after we moved here, I gained like 20 pounds. Then I started working from home the following year. I gained like 60 pounds. When I tell you I was pushing the 300 mark. That's how big nobody can ever know it. But when I started going through and coaching myself, and then Isha, she did that avatar thing. I had to start going in like, why am I doing this? I still have conversations I have to let go. So you're right. And the only way you're going to be able to understand that, no matter how much you sit around this information and try to grasp it, until you are ready to let go. Yep. I get it. If you're not ready to let go, you're not. It's just theory. It's just all in theory. So you are a witness, and so hey, everyone, she is truly a witness. She's done it. She teaches on it. She can help set you free, help you get your life. I'm telling you, because it's just amazing. So moving on, you're like, I'm blown away because she dope. I'm just telling y'all, she dope. So moving on. You talked about the transformation, all the things, and last week when we were talking, I asked you about your business and what got you making, doing what you do. How, besides the coaching, what made you decide to do the card readings and the other things you're doing?
Yeah. So the rock bottom, right? And I had a business coach long when I first started in 2011, 12, somewhere around there, who told me, like, you're phenomenal, right? You're phenomenal. She said, but you not home. And I was like, what do you mean? I got my degree and I got this and I got that. And she was like, yeah, but when you get to a point of hunger, you're gonna move different. And I just didn't quite understand what she was saying. Years and years later, I did not quite understand it. And 2018, I understood it. I was like, oh, this place of desperation, when your bank account is negative and you have no more F's to give, you just turned 40, your marriage is ending, your kids is well out, and you got to figure out how you're going to pay all these bills. Yeah, rock bottom was that place for me. And I was like, I don't care what people say no more about me reading cards. I don't care if they don't think I believe in Jesus Christ, or they don't think I'm a believer, and they think I'm a witch. And, I had to get to that place where I didn't care. I was just like, you know what? This is the gift that God gave me, and I love to do it. And I'm just going to throw it out there. People asking for it. That was another thing, too. People were asking for me to do the readings. Like, my friend would come and say, Key, remember we did some card readings at the party? Such and such want your number so you could do a reading for her. Oh, we should do another party. People want you to read cards. Come on, let's go. And I'm like, all right, God, I hear you. So people were asking. And so, and I always like to do events. I've been doing events, I don't even know how long. And so I just did what I knew to do. I used my education, my experiences, and my gifts to create a phenomenal brand and business that I absolutely love and adore. And I get to help so many people. And it's just really amazing. It really just came from me doing it scared, doing it in regards to what anybody said or what anybody thought, and just pushing myself to get out my comfort zone, because I was like, you've been comfortable too long, and I've been trying to move you, and since you don't want to move, I got something for you.
That's how it happens. And it seems like it seems that when we're living, we're just going through the motions. It seems like always a turning point. And it seems like it always happened around 40, 50 years old. It's like all women, especially, like the turning point. With men, we see it as a midlife crisis because they have that same thing, but I think they process it a little differently than we do.
Mm-hmm.
And they aha moment comes from being going back into their boyhood. There's something goes wrong, you know what I mean? I've been seeing examples of some men and women. We have this second wind at life and not realizing that it's not a midlife crisis. It's time for you to get yourself together, and this is what you get ready to go through. And I tell people all the time, but when I made 40, I became an adult. I did grown up things, but 40, the filter left, the acceptance left, what people was thinking about me left, all of that. So you got to that point, you went into no, you had to do everything you can, and can't nobody take it from you, can't nobody judge you, so they don't know what you've been through. So I hear that, and that is powerful, because women out there that's looking at this and listening to this right now, they need to hear that they're not the only ones going through this. This very important, that they don't have to feel like they're alone. You built your life around having a relationship, and you've been married for so many years. You think this is it, and so, not saying to leave your person, but there's
Please
things.
don't leave your person.
Don't leave them. Just think about what it is that you're doing. You might have to. So I love, as you said, you was holding on to everything you was trying to grab. It was like, yes, you got tested, everything. But when you decide, when you want better, see, I guess this is what happened. And I think as soon as we started coaching, I think the universe said, how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
Like,
Let me see what you really learned.
Let me see if you want to help people. Let me show you how you're going to do it. And those are three basic principles of coaching. What was that? I know no rescuing.
No rescuing, raise and maintain your own vibration.
Yeah.
What? And be a mirror.
Yeah, be a mirror. You are a mirror. I think you are a mirror. Raise your own vibration. Raise and maintain your own vibration. And no rescuing. Yeah. And so I love that you have this. And so knowing that you did this and you start putting things together and you start pulling yourself together, what would you say to anyone that feel that they do not have what you have? Because see, some people look at you like, well, they see the product. They didn't see the process. They didn't see you seeing the gold getting shaped into a ring. They didn't see that. All they see what they see right now. Right. So someone is looking at your beautiful face right now, would not believe your story. What would you say to someone that's rock bottom right now, that's in that graduating class of rock bottom of School of Hard Knocks University? What would you say to that person?
You know what? Honestly, I would say you in the best possible place you could be, and there's nowhere to go but up. And this is a place. Like, I'm excited for you. If you're watching this and you're in that place, you could probably be crying right now, honey. I'm excited for you, because no, you don't have what I have. You have what you have. You have the gifts, the experience that God gave you. So who are you helping? Who are you going to be helping? Who is going to be attracted to your life once you come up out of what you come up out of? So I'm excited for a woman in the murky depths. I'm excited for her because I know that she's in a place to be shaped and to be molded and to be loved, right? And to lean on to not her understanding, but the divine's understanding, to find strength that she didn't even know she had. No, we strong. We just, that's how we made. If you melanated, even stronger, right? Women just strong. And so we lean to that. But I'm talking about something even, more divine than what we already have naturally. I'm talking about you just broke down, you're shattered, and you just in a ball, and you just don't know what you gonna do. That's when you get the strength. That's when you get the resiliency. That's when you get the light. That's when you don't have no distractions. That's when you feel and come out better. That's when God is like, ha, you're right where I want you. I got you. Let me shape and mold you. Let it go. Let it all go. Break all the way down. Because the only way you're going to get reshaped and put back together is to let go. You can get broke the fuck down. Okay? Mm-hmm. So you're in the best possible place that you could be. And I'm saying this from somebody who was just there 2 years ago. And I've been there before. We're talking about, I'm a Scorpio. So I die daily. Okay? But yeah, I've been there before. This ain't even my first go round. But this is my last go round before the next time, right? Yeah. So I was in a place where I did not have nothing. I did not know what I was going to do. I did not, this when you remember your gifts, honey. This when you be like, what, I can cook real good. I make a chicken dinner. Like this is the place where you get downloaded and you start remembering who you are because you don't have nothing. You don't have nothing. You have nobody. And you just like, what am I going to do? And God was like, remember I gave you that gift of, reading Akashic Records? Remember I gave you that? Yeah. Go and let people know that you got that. Remember I gave you that gift of, talking to dead people? Yeah. Go and let people know about that. Whatever it is, whatever your spiritual gifts is, whatever your physical gifts is. Oh, remember, you like to clean up, but you clean really well. You clean the best floors in the world. Go and let people know. So you get to a place where you remember who you are. You remember what you do. You remember you don't have to be the same thing as somebody else doing. That's boring. You get to remember who you are. You get to remember what you do. And then you just get to build and just be, your magnificent, beautiful self. So if you down there, honey, I feel you. I'm sending you lots and lots of love. But you all right. You was all right. And you was better than all right. All is well.
Absolutely. I say, I'm telling you, and it is amazing to see that and to hear that. And during the time you were going through this, did you have anyone like someone that was like your sounding board or the shoulder to cry on? Who, if someone's listening and they're used to having someone, because there are people that just need to have one go-to person while they're going through this, what would you suggest during this time of them not just having an accountability person, but someone that's not going to lie to them? So who you suggest, or what do you suggest for someone that is rock bottom right now? What do you suggest?
There's a few things. I suggest, so most people have a person, right? If you have a person, you want to, have them be there for you. But you also have to remember that you're in a place where you're so dark and you're probably very toxic. You're going to have to be very careful that you don't wear your person out. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to have somebody that you can talk to. But the thing is, if you're in this place that we're talking about, you're gonna have to. Let me tell you what I would do sometimes. Who was my main man? I ain't never met him, but if I meet him, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna hug him. He ain't gonna really know why I'm hugging him. Les Brown.
Okay.
I will watch Les Brown videos. He got that voice, right? Like he got that, and he crack a joke here and there. But he got that voice. Like, you can do it. You can get up, and you can. And I will listen to Les Brown. I'll be here crying. I'm gonna cry that thing, but I'll be here crying. And I'm like, yes, Les, I can do it. I can build my business with a telephone book and phone and a pen and paper and knock on the door and get some sales. Yes, I can do it, right? Because he was like old school. He's been around for a while. So he was, just talking about different stuff. And I was just like, I would saturate myself with positivity however I could get it. So, Les Brown videos, MFC, I would come, to you guys. I could see each other. I had a wide variety of stuff. I would listen to trap music. Hey, I'm the baddest. Hey, I would get it how I could get it, y'all. I'm telling you, if it was inspiring, inspirational, I was trying to get it. And so I just saturated myself with that. And read books, and like I said, I would be up all day with my cards. I would be all up with my tarot cards all night, all day and night, flipping cards, shuffling cards, and and I did have people to talk to, but I made sure that I would even feel sometimes that I would be drained. You have to realize your friends get attached to you too, right? And to your stories, and they love you and stuff. And so I would have to, get balance in that. And so not just talking about things that transpire and then and all the time, but making sure I do the things that inspire and motivate me, do the things I love to do. And so that's when exercise for me became very important, because I didn't used to really exercise like I do now. And so learning how to exercise. And if you're doing the work, you don't really have time to dwell upon that other stuff. So find things that inspire you, find people that inspire you, whether they know you or not. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is like the best ever. Facebook Live is the best ever. Y'all can watch Pick a Car. Y'all can watch Goldie when she do all her love to love you. You know what I'm saying? Find people that inspire you and motivate you and push you, whether in real life or, video life. Like Les Brown, my best friend, he don't even know, right? But the other guy, Gary Vee, I was watching him a lot too, because he talked about business, right? And so I was building my business. And I, don't be afraid to ask for help. I had Bianca, she's a business coach, right? So she was having this class. I kept hearing people talk about it, and I was watching her. I didn't have no money. Right? I was like broke. I reached out to her. I said, hey, you got any more scholarships? Because I need a scholarship for your class. I'm going to be up in there. You let me get up in this class, I promise whatever you give me, I'm going to take it. I'm going to run with it. I'm going to be your best student. She said, I don't got no space. I said, okay, thank you very much. As soon as I got out of the inbox, I went right to my phone, put in my calendar, Bianca's class. Set the timer, set the date, put an extra notification, 24 hours, 1 hour, 10 minutes. She told me no, and I went and put it. She called me back and said, hey, can you be here tomorrow? Girl, I got the notification in here from 2 weeks ago. I'm already going to be there. I don't know what you're going to do when I got there. But I was so she let me come to the class, and she taught me some things, and I did just what I told her I was going to do. And that's how a lot of things got implemented in the beginning too, when I basically rebranded, because she helped me. And so don't be afraid to reach out to people and say, hey, I need help. I'm in rock bottom. Hey, I need some help. I need to, and let people know. Don't be afraid to share your story. Don't be afraid to, help. Like I was on a weight release journey again. And I had been there before, right? I had released, almost 100 pounds before. And I was like, oh my God, I've gained half that back. How could this be? But I told people, I got to get it together. I got to get my health together. My friend said, oh, I got a fitness coach. We working out over here. You should come. Bam, changed my life. She taught me how to work out, best fitness coach ever in the world. So don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to share what you want to. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Just because you're at rock bottom don't mean, you should not voice what's going on. Only way you're going to get better is to do the work. So if you need to do the work, you have to align yourself with people who can help you do the work and give you some resources. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Think positive. Surround yourself with inspiring people, places, and things, and just watch the transformation.
Oh my God, that is powerful. I love that, because you said the right thing. Like, just don't be afraid to ask for help, and we tend to do that, and that's, I guess, will be our representative or our ego that gets in the way. It gets that second mind, like, well, no, you don't want to do that because remember what happened to you last time when you asked for help, and you have to approach it with a beginner's mindset. Mm-hmm. So you're right. You have to have a beginner's mindset. Like, you know what? I'm new to this. Rock bottom, like you said, can bend several times. But when you're in a place that you feel that, whoa, this has never happened before. I mean, I had worse, but this has never been this worse. This ain't never been this bad, or whatever the conversation is. Because I've been there. But I also have that thing that I'm self-motivated. Sometimes I have to think about it. Like, hey, wait a minute. I've been through this. I've been through other things before. I know how to get out of this. And you're right. Get inspired. Pull yourself up. And do not run to people that you feel that you just want to feel better. Because feeling better at that moment may be okay. But it's not okay because you haven't done the
Exactly.
work. You haven't done the work. And that's why as coaches, I know we get people that want us to want to fix them right then and there. I've had people that get to the third week of coaching, and we get to like start scratching the surface. They get mad with me. They done. They don't want to do it no more. They like, nah, I'm good, and they don't come back or they stop because they just come because they want to just unload on you. So I totally get what you're saying, and now that you are a coach and you have people that may want to do some one-on-one coaching with you, what would you suggest? Like you just gave some ideas, you just shared how, it's okay to ask for help, but you will have somebody that need coaching
Mm-hmm.
and they're rock bottom. What would you say to them before you take them on as coaching? What would you suggest? When is the best time while they're at rock bottom? What would you suggest how they can get prepared to get coached? Because we got to be coachable.
Yes, and that's the part. So rock bottom, I'm very fortunate in my rock bottom because I'm a part of an amazing coaching family, right? But here's the thing: when you're at rock bottom, you might not honestly be ready to hear yet from a coach, right? Or a friend. Because especially a friend gonna say, I told you so. Right? They already know they've been telling you. Like, girl, I've been telling you,
Right.
whatever. So, but a coach is gonna say, well, let's start peeling back these layers and start looking at this thing, right, from different levels and perspectives. So you might not be ready, you might not be there yet, depending on where you at in your rock bottom. You might be in survival mode of just learning how to take care of yourself and learning who you are. So I would say, like, to get prepared for a coach is first to learn to take care of yourself so that you can find the right coach and right fit for you as well too, because you could just be flying off the seat of your pants, just wanted validation, just wanted, some type of relief, and that's not what a coach is. And so you need to first figure out who you are in enough capacity, not everything, because you're confident in not everything, but just enough so that you can be aligned with the right coach that's for you. And then, do your research, ask questions, ask a coach, how they do things, and what's their fee, and do they have a sliding scale? I don't know, like, it's a financial place, you might need a sliding scale. Do they take a pro bono? These things are important to know. And sometimes coaches may not be like, well, I don't, but I know somebody who do, and that can help you. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be like really in a place so that you can get aligned. I think you got to be in a place of some type of awareness so that you can get in alignment with the coach that's best for you.
Absolutely. Thank you. That's good. I love that. So if people want to follow, first we got before we get to following you, you do card readings and you have a coach, you have a community that people can join. Tell us about your cards and tell us about your cards. You do cards, but you also got
I do
cards.
cards and I have my own deck. Yes. So I have I do card readings, I do personal readings, I do a free weekly reading on my Facebook channel, Holistic Harmony Inc., where we go live every week. And I get the cards popping. I also have my own card deck. Yay! It's an affirmation card deck. You got to do the work. And it's a 66 card deck of pictures that I love, people that I love, places that I love, have traveled to, whatever. And all of the sayings are something that Qiana has said in some capacity. And so they're really dope. I'm excited about them. I'm so excited about my card deck. But it's available for pre-order. And yay! And I do personal readings. I have you could do individual reading or you could do a membership reading when you get a reading every quarter. And I have a community that is so amazing where we do a lot of spiritual work inside, a lot of health stuff too, just overall life quadrant, so mental, physical, emotional, spiritual sectors of our life. We get up in there, we do the work, and we do I do cosmic news in there, so I do the new moon and full moon reports. I also do any retrograde, any important retrogrades. I do those as well. We do emotional freedom technique, which is also known as tapping. What else we do? We do it. When I say we work, we work. And so that's how You Gotta Do the Work actually came about. That's how this group came about. I have t-shirt lines, You Gotta Do the Work. I have You Gotta Do the Work card deck. And I don't know, it's just some amazing stuff. I do self-love retreats. As soon as the world opens back up, I'll be doing a self-love retreat.
I love that. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I think I want to come to the self-love retreat because
Yay!
I want to come to it. There's so much that we're doing, and there's so many. Ever since we've been on this whole quarantine thing, I have so many ideas. I have these Post-its, that you can write on, these eraser type paper. I have they all on my wall, and I've been writing down what's the target, what's this. So I need some of that. I need some stuff. Just like I'm sure everybody else, So when people want to follow you, where do you want them to go? How can they get in contact with you if they want one-on-one, or if they want to join your Facebook group?
So very easy to follow me. The best social media is my website, www.holisticharmonyinc.biz. My Facebook is Holistic Harmony Inc. Mind, Body, and Soul. My Instagram is Holistic Harmony Inc. And my YouTube is Holistic Harmony Inc. So very easy to find me. Those are the most places I'm at all the time. I'm on Facebook all the time sharing. My page is a great page to follow for inspiration and fun. Oh, I also have a new channel, Love, Food, and Harmony.
I can't wait for that.
Me and my daughter created this together, and we're going to be cooking together and sharing vegan-ish meals, more healthier eating. She developed a cheese allergy. That's how me and her really started making vegan stuff together, because she was not on board with that. But we both love food. We love each other. We love to cook. And so we created that. So you guys can follow me there too and check that out.
Awesome. So when can they check out your card reading, your live card reading?
So I go live every Thursday at noon on my Holistic Harmony Mind, Body, and Soul Facebook page.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. I can't wait to see the cooking one. I love that. That's going to be awesome, because I'm in the transforming. I'm not into vegan wholly, but I want more vegan type things. If that makes sense. Because there's a lot of stuff that I have 3 cartons of nut milk. I have cashew milk, coconut milk, oat milk, almond. I had this, so I've been making that trend. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of little things I've been doing. So I can't wait to see that. So you can give people suggestions. Definitely the card reading. You guys check out her card reading. I will have all the links available. This will be on a rebroadcast. You can pause it and then take notes. You want to follow her, contact her, Qiana, for personal coaching, one-on-one coaching, how you can get her cards. When the world opened back up, she have her retreat and other events that she have going on. You're going to be able to see her in person. And like I said, she a boss. I love it. I love her energy. And I'm so grateful that you took your time out of your day to help me and to do this with me, because people need to see the great people that they should know. They just really should know this. This is some great people that you should know. And I personally recommend that you find her, follow her, not follow her in real life. That's creepy. But if you follow, because I know it's a men on here. I know there's a men on here. They gonna be trying to follow you for real, because there's men that follow me and they can't follow me, but they be looking at my friends. Trust me. I see them when they be looking at my friends. They be getting them hearts and stuff. So y'all can't follow her.
You can follow my pages.
Follow her pages. I know she fine. All my friends fine. Just gonna let y'all know that. Anyway, thank you so much. Is there anything else you would like to share? That's why I love being with you, because you have that energy. You like it. This we could do this. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we sign out? You want to tell the world?
Thank you so much, Landy, for this opportunity to come and talk to your viewers. But you know what? I just say, be great, be you, be beautiful, all that cliche stuff that sounds cliche, but it's so just real. Just be you. No one else can be you, so you might as well just go ahead and do it. And y'all, I'm telling you, it all works out. And if you want to get in contact with me, I would love for you to do so. So, hit me up. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm everywhere. So,
Yes,
I
she
love to work
is.
with you in whatever capacity.
Yes, I can't wait. Oh, I'm just really excited about some of the things. I feel it already that the people that are going to look at this, I can feel them like getting some good vibes from this already. I feel it. It's like
Yeah.
really, really cool. So I really am thanking you for this, and this is awesome. I can't wait to catch you cooking. Get with you guys to see that. If you all want to follow her, like you said, I'll have the links. This will be posted again on my YouTube channel, iPhoenix Media, iPhoenix TV. That's what we call it in short, iPhoenix TV. And so she gave you all her links. And I just want to thank you all once again for great people to know, iPhoenix Media. If you like to share your story, and you want to let the world know about who you are, email iphoenixmedia11@gmail.com. In the subject line, great people to know like me. That's what I want you to put in the subject line. Great people to know like me. So I know that's what you're emailing me about. Okay. So stay tuned for the next episode of Great People to Know. Peace.
Peace out.